Let's talk about depth. What we're looking for in a standard full depth squat is the crease of the hip below the top of the knee. So at the bottom of the squat, I'm getting to a point where that crease of the hip drops below the top of the knee and standing back up. So that's why sometimes it's helpful to have a box to help you figure out what that is. You can sit on it and see how deep you need to go. It's not because you must do this depth of squats for it to count. It would have to count, or it would have to be that deep to count in a competition because we need some standard to kind of compare one person to another. But a squat that's a little higher is still a squat and it's still going to make you strong. It's just we're going to get the most bang for a buck when we squat down to this depth because we've elongated the muscles the furthest point that they're going to go, and we get a little stretch reflex from it because of that. So we want to get the most bang for a buck when we're doing the thing, and if we can get there, let's try it. So thinking about aiming for that depth where the crease of the hip is below the top of the knee. It's going to be low. You're not going to like it. So lighten the load on the bar and see if you can get there. Things that help are shoving the knees out as you go down in your squat. Makes room for your body as you get down there. Also thinking of kind of aiming your crotch for the box and not your butt. Putting the box right underneath you to aim that down versus behind you where you end up kind of in this position and it makes it a little harder to reach that depth. So this is what that looks like when you're getting the depth in your squat. Sometimes it's helpful to use a video tool to watch yourself and see what that looks like. Um, and again, it's not a measure of your worth or even your squat or your strength training. It's just a kind of goal end point for the squat where we get the most bang for a buck for each of the movements that we're doing. So try that out.